My name is Dario Poliano, and I'm the Director of Marketing and Communications at Convergence. And welcome to the Convergence Founder Series. In today's installment, I will introduce you to John Finney and George Evans, the founders of Convergence. Their unique and impressive backgrounds will help you understand how the company was influenced and shaped, and why it has become the industry leader in providing data-driven insights to asset managers, asset owners, and service providers. Hey, John, please provide us with a little bit of your background, please.
Sure, Dario. Prior to founding Convergence, I was a C-suite executive at some of the leading asset managers across the industry. I worked at the Apollo Group, JP Morgan, the Rohatyn Group, and Fidelity Investments, where I held a number of roles, including Chief Operating Officer, Chief Financial Officer, Chief Risk Officer, Chief Compliance Officer, and believe it or not, Chief Operating and Technology Officer. So I held all those titles. I basically was responsible for supporting the investment aspirations of my investment colleagues. I helped them trade what, where, and when they wanted to, and that was around the globe. I saw during that time an opportunity to help them by making quicker and faster and better business decisions, and I began to use data and intelligence to do that. So in a nutshell, I have 25 years of experience working with some of the finest investment professionals, implementing and managing the infrastructure that they needed to grow and grow safely.
Thanks, John. And George, can you please provide a bit about your background?
Will do. I'm George Evans, one of the co-founders also of Convergence. I've spent about 39 years in the financial services industry. My focus has been with both traditional and private asset managers in various roles at the Prudential, JP Morgan, and a number of tier one asset servicing organizations. I focus on our clients' approach to the marketplace through growth solutions, and I focus on effective targeting of the market. This entails balancing short-term opportunities with a long-term purview. It's really all about being forward-thinking and being innovative.
Thanks, George. And John, what motivated you to start Convergence?
Well, over the years, I struggled mightily to find and support decision-making with empirical, objective, and insightful information. Sadly, I was a little bit early. There was a lot of data available, but there wasn't a lot of meaningful information in that data. We had to spend a tremendous amount of time, money, and energy to really condition the data and make sense out of it. So I assembled data analyst teams and data scientists and really worked with the data that was available at the time. George and I had met at JP Morgan and talked for years about the opportunity to bring together data sets that made sense and had meaning within them and really provide them to the different constituencies in the marketplace today. Asset managers, institutional investors, service providers, and government agencies, they all look at the same data, and at the end of the day, it's ridden with mistakes, and a lot of it doesn't really have any meaning. Most of it, quite frankly, is unstructured. So we created Convergence really to solve that problem. Think of us as a data, research, and analytical company, really designed to help our clients find better, faster, and more cost-effective solutions to significant business challenges they face in a very complicated industry.
Thanks, John. And George, what motivated you to start Convergence?
Well, like John, Dario, I saw firsthand the difficulty service providers and allocators had with one, how to get good data, and two, once they got that data, how to get that with regular frequency. Data is very fragmented, it's very hard to aggregate, and in many roles I had, we were left to our own devices to pour through mountains of data and try to give it color, insight, and some meaning. This impacts your ability to precisely target the market and your ability to focus on the best opportunities for your firm in the market. At Convergence, we've tried to solve that problem. We give that risk manager, that business development professional, that client management team actionable data and a game plan to lever that data, and in reality, a plan to be more sophisticated than their competitors. Client protection and client acquisition becomes very streamlined with our products and services.
All right, thank you, George. I want to thank our audience for watching. And in our next video, John and George will talk about the ways Convergence clients interact with our data to support various decisions. All right, have a good day, guys.
Thank you, Dario,
Thank you,
and thank you
Dario.
for listening, everybody.